车厢里面了。老公，这车马上出站了，往外联络，接下来人了。小王，你要准备好，等一下我看是什么。来进去吗？有。杨子知道了，蛮好的，不要想干口条的。上不得上口条。
A bunch of people roasting their dogs. Oh my god! Oh my god! We're about 50 meters from where all those live dogs are being sold, and just down here, you've got this. I'm just watching a bunch of people roasting their dogs. Oh my god! The annual Dog Meat Festival upsets practically everyone who isn't taking part in it.
20年来，每年的夏至，在广西玉林都有大吃荔枝跟狗肉的习俗。
他们要保留吃狗肉的传统，不受外地人的干预。
Animal rights activists say the dog meat trade is cruel, unhygienic and poorly regulated, with stolen pets and strays making their way to the dinner table. Despite all this, and spurred on by fierce backlash from across China, some Yulin locals say this year they're even more set on ploughing down man's best friend by the cageful. Yulin is a town of 6 million, not far from China's southern border of Vietnam. We arrived the day before summer solstice, and everyone was getting ready to celebrate by killing some dogs. So we're just heading down to Dongkou Shichong, which is one of the main meat markets here in Yulin. It's where a lot of people obviously buy their meat, so I'm hoping that there'll be guys buying dogs in preparation for the festival. Oh my god.
拍上面，拍多拍一点。有没有救过娘找对吧
The smell is just, I don't know, because it's meaty, it's like horribly meaty, and it's kind of mixed with that familiar doggy smell. It just really turns your stomach. But, you know, I don't hang out in meat markets that often, and a lot of Chinese meat markets, to be fair, are pretty explicit. So maybe this is normal. Maybe my stomach would be turned anyway, even if I didn't see so many dead dogs. 你为什么喜欢吃狗肉啊？
它很香啊，很补啊，身体健康啊。
觉得不贵吗？
贵17、18块也不贵。
猪肉多少钱？
猪肉15块，牛肉35，牛肉更贵啊。
觉得吃狗肉不是很残忍吗？
哪里残忍？鸡牛肉更残忍咯，那个牛帮你们耕田了，你更残忍咯。
宠物狗可以不吃，普通的狗就应该吃，没啥了不起。我们的国家还要建设嘛，建设要不要挣钱，是吧？他养狗也是为了挣钱，也是为了国家的繁荣。
Where do they come from? 师傅，这些狗是从哪里来？
养来的，大帮的养来的，不是宠物搞这个。
如果你们养狗的话，为什么这么便宜？因为养狗很贵，对吗？因为他们只是
宠物狗的贵，这不是宠物狗。如果是宠物狗，我们也不敢杀，懂不懂？这个不是宠物狗。
So when I just asked the guy delivering the dogs where they came from, he said they're from Guizhou, outside of the province. But no one seems to be able to give me an exact answer for where these dogs are from. Everything must go into whatever they're cooking. They're just kind of blindly chopping. I'm really scared to open my mouth because I think that there's kind of like dog meat going inside it. 你每天卖多少个？ like people are very much aware of the bad name that they're getting for eating dog, but they're very defensive and quite hostile towards us. On the other hand, they say that it's their right to eat dog because living conditions have got better in China. They're able to eat dog more, and they're not forcing anyone else to eat them. The butchery is bleak enough, but it's the downtown market where people are buying the freshest, locally sourced produce that really messes with your head. So these, actually, to be fair, look more like the kind of dogs I was expecting to be bred for eating. Apart from that guy over there who looks distinctly like my Bichon Frise.这个你要上吗？
他们要就给他们杀。
他们要的话给他们杀。
啊，我养不了那么多。
这个不是你的宠物吗？
不是，我也是买的。
I thought I was talking to a pet, and then she said, "Yeah, if someone wants to buy him, I'll sell him for food."
我都实说啊，实说，是吧？我是做生意的，我一家里那么多人，老人小孩都有，老公又没有，你叫我去哪里找钱呢？我不会像人家那样去做鸡吧，是吧？
我知道
啊，我是靠我本事吃饭。
你们今天要吃狗吗？吃狗肉？
我吃狗啊！我养狗不吃狗的。
真的？
你不信你去我家里看，你说那个锅头里有一点点狗味儿。
It's a business. They want to sell the pets whether they're as pets or whether they're as meat. They just want to sell them. Shandai is an activist spearheading the anti-dog festival movement. I caught her wandering around the market looking teary. So what are you doing here today?
Today I'm checking the market, checking the data about the dog-cat meat trade. According to our investigation, dog and cats was killed in the dog meat festival. It's over 50,000 pieces.
Wow.
Yeah, very huge.
Over 50,000. But that's dogs and cats.
Yeah, including some cats. Yeah, about 10,000 pieces.
So about 40,000 dogs killed.
Yeah.
So do you think the festival is bigger than it was last year?
I don't think it's bigger than last year. I think government have to do something and work. We also can find it was controlled step by step. But however, in this dog trade market, I just wonder because it's not the legal trade. The volume is not so small. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I found some dog was old or sick, and you may get some sick. So I think you will get a more strict control. Yeah.
Can you just explain to us? You said they're illegal. Can you explain that?
The trading here is illegal because you don't think any supervision here. There's no evidence showing that this is belonging to the trader.
Do you have any demonstrations planned or anything for today?
I think maybe later we'll do it. Yeah.
We're just on our way over to the city government. We've heard that there are animal rights protesters demonstrating over there. I have to say, up till now, their attempts have been a little bit shambolic, so not quite sure what to expect. Facing a PR nightmare this year, the city government has retracted its support of the festival, claiming the holiday barely even exists. And they clearly don't want any fuss being made because before the protest even started, the square was full of thugs who might well have been hired to disrupt the event. In China, unsanctioned protests are still illegal, and animal rights activists are risking arrest simply for demonstrating.
那么市长忽悠了我们，你知道吧？忽悠了我们说取缔了狗肉节，为什么今天狗肉节照样开？
我们这里就没有狗肉节，你知道吗？
那为什么现在到处都在屠杀？到处都。
你们要干什么呢，请问同志？
为什么你们要抹黑我们的国家？为什么要给我们国家丢脸？
So it's a very nervous atmosphere at the moment.
上不起学吗？那是上不起学的，还不知道这有什么情况？我跟你说，现在我们要。你现在回去。
With no government officials showing up and little progress in the heated shouting match, the protest is dissolved. Ultimately, I wanted to see if a dog meat festival is really as heartbreaking as it sounds. We'd been invited to celebrate the festival with a local family, who were probably a little weirded out that their traditional party had drawn such deep condemnation from across China and abroad. So we've come to a village just outside of Yulin. Feels very relaxed compared to the city. I feel like I've just stepped back in time a bit. This guy here belongs to the neighbours. They brought it along just in case there wasn't enough meat to feed the 100 guests. 这是你的狗吗？你要吃它吗？不要，为什么？ The dog's been in this guy's family for the last 5 or 6 years, so he doesn't want it to die because he quite likes the dog. But when I asked him if he was going to eat dog today, he was like, yeah. I'm seeing 4 dead dogs inside boxes. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's really hard because there's a lot of family watching, so I don't want to look too rude. But basically, they're cleaning the head, they're cutting the head open, and we're taking the meat out of the cheeks of the dog's head. Quite clear that nothing is going to waste here, which I guess is a good thing. I mean, if you're going to kill a dog, you may as well eat the entirety of it, and it definitely seems like that's happening. Oh my god, they're even saving the tongue. So we've got 3 different types of dog coming along. One of them is being deep fried, this one is being stewed, and we can go and take a look at this one. 你好。 你好，来看一下。看了吧。So we're going to add a bit of ginger. 很多姜。So these are the spices that they use. That's dog spice, so specifically designed for cooking dog meat. So inside we've got dry tangerine peel, we've got some bay leaf, a bit of anise. And a bit of cloves, and some spice as well. So yeah, all sorts of flavours go in there, quite strong flavours actually. They said that's partly to disguise the smell of a slightly fishy fragrance that comes out of it. So for some reason I'm not so freaked out anymore. I feel like, okay, the dogs are dead, it's just piles and piles of meat which I can handle. The vibe was actually nicer than you'd imagine. Everyone was getting pissed on lychee liquor and crates of beer, while thankfully the neighbour's dog is spared from going in the pot. It looks like maybe a quarter of a dog. I'm just psyching myself up. I've got every single person's eyes looking at me here. I feel like I'd be incredibly rude if I refused. And what the hell, when in Rome.
你说什么？尝一下，尝一下味道。还可以吧，味道还可以吧。这个是美食。
很特别的，很特色的。
不要紧，再烧。
谢谢，谢谢。
尝一下，真的，是。
这是哪个胃吗？
这个不是胃，这个是肠。
哦 ，OK。
很好吃，最好吃是这个。
Okay, one at a time.
好吃哦，真的。
Yeah, I mean,
真的不要。
Okay, oh my god, oh, fuck it.
还可以吧？
其实不错。
是啊，没什么呢，没你们想象那么恐怖，是不是？
Kind of a little bit like beef or lamb, that kind of texture. Although I have to say, it's kind of that distinct smell that is kind of lurking in my mouth still. Alarm bells are going off in my head saying, I just ate that dog, I just ate that dog, I just ate that dog. 很多外国人觉得狗是通人性的，
是通人性的，
然后牛不是。
有一些不通啊，有一些通人性，有一些是菜，这种是菜狗。然后在印度嘛，它牛是神嘛。
我知道。
你们吃牛，你英国吃牛，他印度人全部反对你们英国人，你怎么可以呢？是不是一样的一个道理啊？
一个公主，是他们本地的一个，就是地方的公主，就是我们喜欢为了关他什么事情，
然后就是不是
那是我们的自由嘛。
Obviously, squeamishness aside, eating dog isn't really that different from eating any other animal with 4 legs and 2 eyes. But frankly, the idea of slaughtering dogs that spent their last days in cages still bombs me out. Which is why I'm happy that there are some people out here who'll do anything to save them. The next morning, we caught up with an activist who's just saved a whole bunch of them. She's kind of the Oscar Schindler of the dog trade. 你为什么买这些狗？
为什么救它？我这就花了9万多，没有钱。
9万多，
我想斗救，但是我救不过来，我不定，我资金有限。
你怎么赚9万块？
有爱心人的捐助，有我儿子的捐助。我的家很富有，但是现在我没有家，我房子都卖了。哪怕别说我救300只，我救3只，我也不枉此行，我也不遗憾。我最起码我没到玉林的狗肉节，我没白来，我凭我的能力我去救。中国那老太太裹脚，对吧？过去裹脚、盘头这都去了，为什么这种血腥的这节日就去不了？
Oh my god! Do you recognise that dog? That was the dog that I saw yesterday that was supposed to go for the chop. 我认识它，好可爱。
你看今天也干净了吧？昨天拿雨水冲了，然后又给擦的，那今天就比昨天漂亮。他知道有人救了他。
It's come as no surprise that the dogs sold in Yulin are often kept in cramped conditions and treated no better than any other animal raised for meat. I really don't think I'll be eating dog again, but it's easy to see why the people who celebrate the festival don't want to give up their tradition. The thing is though, dogs are dogs. They're Lassie and they're Snowy, and they're both Lady and the Tramp. Which is why, frustratingly for the dog traders, I really can't see the planet ever letting this festival pass without an outrage.